I will sing your praise. Okay. I can see, I can tell, and I know it's all you praise all my day. I was in a more quababium at over to media. So, you're doing a last segment, into your name, Reverend Cyril George Castenson Lutrot. Good one, friend, Counselor Lutrot. So, if you have, in the DM. Remember, Quaba. Last week, you shared Comobias, and then Reverend Aqua. I don't actually want to say, we are recording. If I say, tackle article in the Constitution 35 or 7 EU Palmer. Now, Abraham, you both see, I know, I give you a time. A year he encounter or bet you belong to settle. Yena, the pie, okay. A construction from 2021 or 2019, I cut it soda. It was 2021, and now 2023, more baby. 22 more of my first phase of my penny could be more year. I think that the contractors are taking us for granted. That's how I feel. Because under the construction law, you are supposed to make a more trouble road for pedestrians. Considering that behind Becheli, the hospital is there. This is the only place that most emergencies pass. My brother, you can spend close to 2.5 hours on that stretch. What stopped them from working in the night? Very bad. Though. I don't know if it's the rush. Say, see at the West. But 35 plus 7 now. Or see, every government that comes in, it is mandated by law to make sure that they continue any project that is started by the previous government. So no government has right to use a continuation of a project for political gains. What's what I say? It is another share we are seeing when we no fear bemo. And you rush yourself. NDC bow, New Force bow, Afrofanto bow. They are mandated to complete it. But there's a problem with that clause because or see they need to review based on cash, based on logistics. If your partner says the timing and the money is not okay on yet, that's why there are a lot of projects hanging. It can't be a Russia. Tell you painful. You painful. See, Uber area, how do you base over? If you are coming from Kolegon and down summer, you are supposed to go the route of Accra. But my son, Councillor, maybe we say, we almost shall say, no, we ain't getting out of all the sudden. The project was supposed to complete in 2023. It never happened. Almost said about September, your new minister as a so-called maybe September. What are they finish? And the Western is a minimum engineer. But Joe, the bypass no 1 year and the Kaneshi, if you would do air back, Kaneshi, our block is say, narrow. We can be in traffic from industrial area more than 1 hour just because we want to go to Kaneshi. Are we okay in this country? Why do you frustrate us who want to be in this country? Are they? Again, Missy, what will be cause for the parent the emergency and it is so painful. Almost rise up no more here. And find the way now as far as practicable. Thank you. Government shall continue and execute projects. Thank you. And programs commenced by the previous government. So because the 38 now. 38 no can here. Oma will say practicable no by law. Ni say Obana say interchange na here no. And your feasible, my financial, we are obey to say all to us. So somebody must visit the 35 and go to the 30 years so that we can have a better return that say within your first 100 days, every project must continue because contractors who are dying were because the XY government give them project and the new government that came never continue. Their equipment in hospitals that they continue contract from them because the new government that came decided to install new ones. Somebody must do some better check with the constitution because our 1992 constitution has everything in it. I don't do politics, but I do analysis of the constitution, especially the one that will come to affect me.
Analysis.
Oh, and then I'm with Manipa. Tell you be in traffic now will burn fuel. And the road is not more trouble. Uber took traffic because I broke my shop because of this same road. I spent over 7,000 on the shop. And they don't care, say the contractors on the road, they think they're doing us a favor. No. The contractors think they're doing us a favor, so they think they're doing us a favor because when you go there, you smile with them. What is this? What is going on in this country? Maybe I construction, they don't care. They don't care. As if they are doing us a favor, but they are paying you $100-something million. We need to rise up for them to stop this nonsense in this country. If you are doing construction, create a more trouble road for people, both pedestrians and then vehicular movement. There is a hospital ahead of you at Point Atlantic Circle. That hospital is a teaching hospital. It's a referral hospital. Obia Semusia. That is where they wheel them. You hear ambulance in traffic. Away, and yes, there is no way. Go to the high street. At times, high street misses are not. The ambulance must go through the opposite direction. There's a danger that we are facing. What can that's all right? But if you are traveling from N1 also to Kaswa, there's no light. To say you did come.
I know the American farm.
Oh, can we
iron gratings now because no light. And there are things that when people bring to they are selling, rejected because it is not supposed to. We know when they sell those things. We know that. Thank God you brought this up. I'm sorry, we're going to a topic, but hear this. Everybody should be careful now. Right now, the hijackers don't collect your car from you again. You know what they do? When you park the car, they bring a tow vehicle and they tow the car away. No man says your moon is almost either AMA or any other.
I'm going to be your banner carrying you. The toko. What's my counsel? She said, I'm going to a coil. Then we are, why reporters are you who can be here? Mechanic be continue be car pass over when was away in 20 you night. And to go down on the workshop by your fencing. I saw down or so that I said the car didn't from him was it up a bay Sabana and to feel no driving in call SEC. O go do on now ya talk carness ya fat nipa car radio one DV no SC to because so I never make PFE ya and will be so no quite. Why in a mugani and to be. So the police should alert that any car that is also passing on the tow vehicle, ask them where's the owner. There should be a documentation because in America you come to a vehicle without a notice. Couldn't be a team member saying that you just ask them we have a good and can you actually be an buy a man? I mean, some of them buy to road to. I mean, buy. It's my initiative through ERA. I am the engineer. T-shirt. BBR, the amount of money we invested in that project, I have seen all the vehicles are there. And now you are now driving a car can say no who are near one. If you want to follow these people, after you speak and then you become erectile dysfunction. Now Bema you come commercial and I'm sure say shower now okay. Timothy too now Dr. Mesot Badin could be a means of a fact or the fatum say all one not only and crew. I mean, Jim said Dr. Mesot said Baba any MFA or the Bema Sabi and Biawa. Another topic. Or baby, I want to bear my own if she be an imbecile and then on the home. She's servicing the wound of that particular negative act. He's one man I respect. Whatever he does, he says is right. But I'm saying, he said, that ideology I did my church, and he said, don't wait for money, don't wait for anything. Go ahead and marry. Any woman who marries a man that is not doing anything, you are wicked. And you don't have common sense.
I say you say, almost say, Cremerum means in a treatment.
Marriage is not obra ashas you. A obra and to us. And you come on here, you never. Is it wrong for a woman to depend on a man? Some come on here to us. Where
our corporate job and so in
the first place, if anybody tells you that you don't need to get all the money to marry, a man's responsibility is to take care of the wife. Now, it's not about the future. So we don't marry future. We don't marry.
But the ladies to accepting your proposal, they look at you and they look at your future.
So any woman who looks at your future to marry you is a gold digger, and she's studying providing gold.
And your gold diggers also go.
Before you become a gold digger, make sure that you own gold. So you need gold. Any woman who wants to be a gold digger must be a user of gold. Say, who share gold now? Go on rashes. And I share gold bracelet now. Go on share gold. Will you go for gold? No. But if you know the value of gold and you know how expensive gold is, then when you come as a gold digger, you know what you are going to use the gold for. So don't be a gold digger, but be a gold provider so that they dig the gold for you. It's not wrong to go into a man's life that the man is okay. I got that say, Obama's power to buy. Esiama ni hu yire eni agrada. Again, ni agrada.
In what sense?
This said the agrada ni chire ni na yedro. Na se na me ji agrada di ni wife ni nyama wanya to the extent so timi nyes ka kra to asori dan mani kru. Ani kru na ko di asori. It means that the net worth of agrada among the people who in quote we say they are financially stable, a siama is not within the rank. Now, what's it? You can't summer.
And only a 1 in a million.
Oh, what's in a million? That is an influential person whose role can be continued. But my cousin, and you should be sir. A siama case, he's serving Agrada's interest. Because he is not financially stable. That's why I'm bringing the conversation.
But on the way, then a man for everyone said, "O person, o money, o chair mono, and it's a selling in and said, I was saying, Bema, I was said, a crowd.
Sigani Bemo, Sigani Bemo. Money is a man. Poverty is a woman. So if a man has money, you are a man. That is why when a woman gets money, she determines the way you breathe. It is not wrong for a woman to have money. But immediately a woman has money, it's difficult for her to submit. We treated that before.
Yeah.
So, life now you're leading. Answer a Bema Bessie, I drink piece of a wine. Bema Kawari Pat, Missy Dang, yeah. Now,
but Bema pay, Bema pay, but a two actually Bema day.
Now, Bema need there, you two, I want them eventually.
Actually,
I'd rather that a two to a wine horn eventually.
And I've got a quite idea.
Because I'd rather the Maya Tias a Bema Super a bar. And yet, Nasa Kubempo, and I push a 40 yama at the Siama Bawari now. So, another. And I'm glad that yet, Shabby Macada may can't will you say. And Costi there, you ask the baby. I'm glad that I'm glad that. A Siamanopia. The level of respect and relationship we have with Agrada will forever be there. It can never go to a Siama. What does it? The fact that you marry a rich woman doesn't change you as a rich woman. Come in as the rich man or come in as the poor man, and you don't allow a poor man to marry you. Any woman that allows a poor man to
the old description of a poor man, any day.
A man who cannot feed himself 3 square meals plus common snack. Like a good you know, a young guy in front of pizza for one time. Or the girl being a man for me and Sabina, who PFP piece of one or a movement. As I was this kind of better, you know, green paper, I'm a girl. And who see why green paper, you 12 years 65. At the 100, nobody be so I just saw I didn't know one say, Kumara, you may be. And also, Bobby Mao, when Mrs. say, your boy first one again, it's not sweet. What's it change it? I was about 4 or 3. We're about 3. Where do I be of ICs? It's 15, 45. Aqua this colors. Not the anybody because swap be around. Oh no,
I think you'll go better.
but the jaibo,
But the credit, I don't want to
what's it? So, what can you mean? Snack could be kubensu. And if a man cannot feed himself 3 times, he's not qualified to bring another month.
Biblical, yoke.
It's biblically accepted, it's socially accepted, it's legally imprinted.
But sir, the narrative, you know,
if a man cannot feed himself 3 square meals, he is disqualified for marriage. What is the poor man doing around? What the rough quiet? A poor man, the rough quiet. Feed yourself. 1, 2. Have a befitting shelter. Remember, you see befitting shelter. You were down with them. You were down with them. And found Wally Impo. All Wally Impo. Or the single room self-contained. Now Wally no. Sunday na contra single room self-contained. And you are both Jimmy and Ante. Our dear nya obra ashasi or your bra.
I said our no abrabon no abodube. But after the wash shower, yes.
And I say our dear nya brabo ashasi e ya brabo to aso.
And so to aso.
Now what to aso will be on this single room self-contained. Who say wale they are single room self-contained.
Obi ka tell say you man it's my own.
Anything a man in Buadia no. Oba boa wale na omu meme na. Tietchi no. Oba boa na wale na. Embrama wo nyina omu na. Eti wuti so oba bi boa na ye no adia omu me because kasi nyina ye pen. So what I'm saying is that is it wrong for a woman to depend on a man? Is the discussion. And last week Mika said typical verbatim that it is wrong for a woman to depend on a man. Mika, I said that the natural principle was that God never created women to depend on men. Never. I don't know where the school of thought came from. No, it's wrong. However, God created wives to depend on the husband. So it's 2 different narrations. If you're a woman, you have to depend on your parents and vice versa, yourself. Look, if you are prostituting to take care of yourself as a woman, I don't care about it. It's business. It's a profession. If you are digging to take care of yourself, I don't care. It's a profession. But if you are a wife and you are doing all these things to take care of yourself, you are a disgrace and a shame to the marriage industry. Because once you become a wife, your life total dependence is on your husband. That is why you serve him and he takes care of you. The duty of the husband is to take care of the wife. The duty of the wife is to serve the husband. So it's wrong. Then how do you understand what it means to depend? It's a total dependence upon your husband. He is supposed to provide for you, like I said last week, a befitting shelter. He is your first point of security. When it comes to proper feeding and you to live in comfort, it is dependent on who? Your husband. Hear me? My wife doesn't tell me when she should get pregnant. No. No. I do. I consider her health from the clinical point of view. I consider my financial standing at the moment. I consider the previous children we have or the no child we have. So she doesn't have any decision making. But I mean, Nyamina Shaba and Jimmy and the Hawani.
This is Nyamina.
Nyamina can be part of Heba.
This is Baraka. Eka.
I buy a liver. What are okay? Never miss you. Because if you
say our body.
O say,
So many.
eba, nipa.
I am money.
Nyame hwɛ nipa. Sɛ de wo aye wu na nipa hwɛ no.
This was our mom for GB said, I was always some for man and when I'm in the head.
As a one nyame na hwɛ.
On what will be.
Say to James I feel say nyame hwɛ oti wo di hwɛ. The difference between a garden and a forest is that the garden is taking care of, the forest is left on its own. So he told them, tilt a garden. God, no, poverty is lack of creativity. When God created the Garden of Eden, did you hear a chair? There was no chair there. But Adam provided a chair because God gave Adam trees. And Adam used creativity to mold out of the trees what? Some chairs out of them. So I'm saying that if you see Nyame Sheba, Nyame na ma wo kwan ma wonye wo yere, ama abofra no edani nipa bi wo oyiri ayase. Ama ya wo no say o ye mo da kro wo na yam na me ni to di ma me dia prophet. Eti Nyame nim say manye me yere ama among the 5 million sperm no, wa ma 449,099 ni na akọ chire ama na akọ one ama me ba be ma ba ho. And I need to make provision because a man who is not capable of taking care of his family is worse than an infidel and worse than an unbeliever. So neglect is a sin before God for that matter. Any husband that is not taking care of the husband, he's sinning and he's a candidate taking care of the wife. He's a candidate for hell. Any husband who is not taking care of the wife is sinning and is a candidate for hell. If there's hell. When you me, I'm not in a hurry to go to heaven. And I'm also not living on earth to make anybody rush to go to heaven. I am living on earth to make you, as you are sitting here, enjoy the earth until God calls you to heaven. It's only poor people who are rushing to heaven. Oh, and they don't have a place in heaven. That's my thing. No poor person will go to heaven.
Poor person then what can do for the top.
Some of them can't know.
If you say thought I saw phone church in the name of
Nyankopɔn abɔ bi asɔ ɔmbra ha bi o. Na me boy and say we should occupy the earth until the time comes. Occupy till. So if this
was easy, baby, I'm no.
And then that's some more. Go see the baby ama o kasa bombra. Woman so ye. And whilst you're on earth, are you affecting the earth? How is your wife feeling? Can your wife beat the chest and know I'm married? Rent as soon. You are discussing with your wife how she can get a loan. Rent as soon to show you can say, I can only pay 1 year. Are you okay? Are you normal? You have a brain damage? That you are living with a wife that said their policy is never why didn't you see that or social fees? Are you okay? And granny books may also go to school from. Are you okay? Marriage is not partnership.
It's what?
Marriage is not partnership, it's a union.
And your mom told me from so then I will touch.
Why would they do a move?
To our fourth.
Obi o gaso wale a partnership be on correct.
Born to me for more and I will kwa wale I say I want to tell them more catch up more.
Said you can be brilliant where they think they are failed. That's what I'm saying. Just look at the message. Look at the message. Look at the message of Dr. Mason. Brilliant message. Everybody was clapping and they were hailing. Is it practicable?
But some people are practicing that.
And ask them how they're feeling today. I don't talk to husbands who married women who they didn't have anything. I talk to wives who have survived in the hands of a man that they married that didn't have anything and were sleeping in a chacha. Keep my word. If I'm a boy, say, okay, give me that. Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't waste my energy.
All right.
What does it?
I say, yeah, man, now, I said. Unmarried. I will say one month no. It is the responsibility of Omawofo and now one.
That's all. So a woman cannot depend on a man. It is only a wife that must depend on a husband. Come on, get past the level.
Let's look at the situation we have at hand now.
Yes.
In Ghana.
Yes.
They are depending on husbands.
MFI is not marriage. She has to depend on the father.
Oh.
But some of them are depending on husband, other people's husband.
As side chicks.
Yeah.
It is normal.
Normal.
My brother, don't make a mistake. Side chicks are part of marriages. Without their marriages are collapsed. It is part of the poverty alleviation policies.
God, by who?
God. He gave grace for people to become side chicks. God biblically accepted. Solomon had wives and concubines.
Now Solomon was a king.
But every man is a king.
Solomon no yes
Every man is a king.
Israel.
Have you ever prayed?
I know it is a kroma o yo hene ye won ko na ye ne ade. But now for be ko ni hene maka je se be kwa na metuzu ko na hene na ma. But ni pe onye.
Dama, mama mpa ase na ko ponse ma me nyo Solomon nyansa na. Na de go ahead. I declare in the name of Jesus. May the Lord grant me the wisdom of Solomon. May He give me the ability to live in the word of Solomon. Did you pray that prayer? The word of the man is expository in the number of wives you have. I'm married to my wife for 40 years. One woman for 40 years. I clap for you. Disappointment. Oh, hey. Say. You're married for 40 years and you're happy. What have you done on earth for 40 years? What is someone only about? And I'm so about this only about. Come say la mo Bible and you bring your brother. And to make us say, maybe I don't fire say, what of the girls who are depending on people's husbands? Excuse me, they are depending on who? Are they recognized? No. So I said it earlier. If there's a young girl somewhere who is not married but is using other means so she becomes okay, she doesn't have the right to depend on anybody. So no young girl depends on the side on a side cock or whatever to live. It's part of their medium of income. So it's not dependence. That is why somebody who are going out with doesn't have right to determine where you go and where you don't go. But as a wife, the man has the right to determine. But the man who calls the shots is the man who is in charge, not the man that both of us are in charge. It's a different thing. If you are married to a husband who is a leader before marrying you and determines, there be a minute say ya grada nice one customers or the them grown up by a man of every only right so they can recognize a order. That's a friend grada. What is supposed to be the opposite? When your wife is driving a conventional addition, car is a convention. What does it? A car, and yes, all one sort of come out, but it's a convention. Count, my dear. What I talk about our car, not a ban car, no now driving. Car, they say ya, or ban them out, same scadia cosisi. Michelle, say our group, not on them former, having a baby. Only car, on permanent. Via shots with matter. Eti bema no aye dia oyidi kan o kan before. Hwe ade aye nsuan ne se bema onim se ebe adwumam eba sorry sa nyama mienu we. If we don't learn how to separate them from our marriage, we will suffer and punish women forever. Are you aware that when I open a company and put my wife there, she's supposed to be paid monthly? Yes. She's my employee.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I'm supposed to pay her, but we don't pay them. But we scold them, we shatter them. If she's qualified, it's work. The fact that my wife works in the office, me too, I can tell me because I'm here. Is she qualified for that position? She's the managing director of Original TV. How much do you pay managing directors here? You pay her the same amount. She's on the payroll that must be paid. And that money is not for me, it's for her because she's working. But look at our life. The lazy man will establish a shop for you and tell you to feed the house from the shop. Before you realize, they say you are not worthy of managing business because your must get shit, your must get shit. But will be a provision store.
Means why the bomb one. Man meditation for the
Now, I almost this kind of share a business.
As she says.
And before he business and share. Said, then only actually, be a road to a cop, meaning me man. Me not a combination of yet the whole regions, we took up a quiet at the Godinko. And go see and share. And share. Cast him on the back room. She told you so by who? I say, and she. If it's a woman, will you say she's a failure? What are we talking about?
But you look at the situation.
What? So how many of us are looking at the
But the
situation?
minimum of what you can look at the situation. You know, it's a way. God wants me.
Tell me, ultimately, you want to share the song called Diga.
On one about
There be and Baby Bromo to an end, no more show. Then what I say, once you are living in this area,
but I want to do this. No, my son said, why do you want to do this?
I mean,
a conversation.
because of the children. When they come back from school and come, they should meet me at home. I want to be available around so that I can take care of them. So most women make decisions for some type of jobs like this because of our children. And when they fail, you reprimand them and shout them and use them for excuses.
Why are they not telling us the reasons?
The employment of
those decisions. Tell me, we a reasonable husband.
So you should be a leader. That's why I say don't marry a man who is not a leader before becoming a husband. Marry a man who is a leader who can think. Leaders are tough. Leaders make decisions. Leaders don't complain. And I'm giving her capital for 7 times. That is what makes you a husband. But is she employed? If your wife knows that she's paid through the job you are giving her, she will act like an employee.
It will be a man that was there on also. Which I kill out. Yes,
it's business. It's business. I've opened a provision shop for you and I've stocked the place to the tune of 15,000 Ghana cedis. I'm expecting that.
Yeah, well, we can say affirmative action being, and then Beijing conference, and then my mark can and I prepare them near the internet, or my answer, and I'll come myself. Now, Marvel from it's ever fun to employ. Does she come to work? Yes, she's employed.
So what are you talking about? So if I establish a company and I employ her, she should come to work. She have no excuse. If I make her say, we have a side chick, now no call out. Yeah, took one echo weekend. Oh, I go so let's all bet more money, no money. I will let the human resource department query you and decide for your salary. We all went to Akoso for a weekend last week. Then I had
the fast.
Me no one fast akwan so we hear tomorrow company for will you take excuse not to go? There be fufu no original. Now you come quiet wait time. Now what was over the weekend? Next over your morning show. Will you refuse to come?
What's what? What do you do?
Will you refuse to come? You won't because this is your instinct. So a woman was not created to depend on a man. But once you become a wife, your dependency of being a wife is totally dependent on the husband.
It means that not all of them can become a wife.
No, everybody was created as a every woman was supposed to marry. Every woman was created to marry.
Marry with people, yeah, no.
Now, I want to here for you. Look, polygamy is there's nothing called polygamy in the world of God. There's nothing like that too. So that every woman will have a husband. It's not polygamy. There's nothing called polygamy. It is an act that so every woman will have what? A husband. There are women today who are still taking care of themselves and still under the shelter of their husbands and at the suspense and the queens of other men, thinking they are okay because their husbands are already married. And they are refusing to become second wife and third wives. It's your baby, your boss said, depend on a man. But once you become a wife, it is part of the mandate of the husband to provide for you. I have walked to school before. My father walked many miles. So my father walked 18 miles to school, 15 miles to school, 6 miles to school. I walked just 12 miles. None of my children are walking to school. It's only from their gates to their classroom. Apart from my elder daughter, who by mistake, my mother sat in a trotro with her. Unfortunately, none of my children are sat in trotro. And I don't know what will cause them to sit in trotro. It will be an excitement for them to be in trotro. But it is not their fault. Who will take them through the trotro? Me. Will I ever sit in trotro? It's not pride. Though. The system we are running is eliminating some things that you call training and upbringing. I'm a young girl, very beautiful young girl. She told me in the face that she can't join trotro. When she sits in trotro, she will have a hiccup. So every money she gets, Uber, Onye Juma. Who said the transportation? We should not calculating transportation a month. She's spending more than 8,000 Ghana cedis for transport. Yeah, and to work on mind you, and young lost 20 and all that trouble. But what's not trouble, I never channel. The women, yes, a cow that boating of over. Now, we'll see. Uncle, what the bear may be at the whole show yet. Debbie, the baby, no for asthma and blah. What are you talking about? What I say? It is the duty of every wife to depend on your husband. If you cannot depend on your husband, leave the marriage. Yeah, pick anymore.
And I will say you are not the okay. Don't marry.
What are you going to look for there? What is a poor man looking for around love? Be a boy forever. Because boys don't marry, men marry.
Na ebia wo your observation here wo wadwene ebia wo so wo mchire mu ebi so wo be bisa counselor question na ya call you 0200854255 somewhere okay be man bi wo wa mo te wo kan no mo ye ma show za call the one of guys listen but I don't know said ya wo si go no how you feel about what we are saying this morning. 0200854255. I meant to one can na yonko. Yes, it's a wounds we are one so yeah. It's a sister boy. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
And Basho, we did run now near the
I'm Basho, the man of the Caterpillar Piper.
You might eat you.
I'm Basho, the Visa counselor said, in case of back over them, with what or them for them, a man, not a boy, to back over them, or when you pick out when you do not know our real. Now, counselor got what you say, if you are the permanent. It is by mistake, not the idea. You didn't speak, not the one speaking another, not a man who said I would be a big map control. My body, I say, only the one again.
That's it. I don't see any other how.
Next call.
Counselor. You get any other how. You can't trust her.
And a Bema vein na waye yida. Abrabona ba zero. I won't be sorry. Me who near Juma. Now friend me say what down for. I'm sorry, Counselor, but I want you to help my husband so that he can help the house. I know you can help him get a job to do. Please do for me. I won't do.
Let me find another one. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Mbacho, Jumu Kasam Funil White. Jumu no cry. Not Fred. Councillor said, Jan. Hello, good morning. Oba, good morning.
Good morning.
Mbacho Udin and Bruno on your Duke.
That's only the Cynthia.
Cynthia, Pacho Yetio.
It's like Councillor. Councillor, Michelle.
Amen.
Michelle. Papa, I said a Councillor came. You remember when we pray. I don't know where Papa Casa, but he's right.
Okay.
And of course, we are in the marriage. In fact, here, because when this is another this is not is because when we met the men, like when we met our husbands, not I don't need to know. But when I say yeah, like when you also you know that's a sign. Never to plan, never to say about you know about yes, then I'm not so sure. So of course, my show, this is the time I was about for sacrificing. And my Lucia. The same the same because you got out of the that's so easy. You can tell or sometimes all of it is like or something same nonsense.
A woman.
No is making sense. sometimes medicine maybe see attitude. Maybe you need to see we are choosing life over first say yaya suji and you freedom and your happiness.
Okay. Mate. Obapa medasi pi.
There are too many women
making sense.
There are too many women when you talk to them, they are hurting and they don't know where to go. They don't know where to start. Because they were told that if you are voluntarily supporting your wife, your husband, sorry, God will bless you. But if you are by a must imposing supporting your husband, you will never be blessed by God.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
What for within the brown or the other come?
Yeah, I'm
Anna, it's you.
But we can come check and say, Manishan.
Amen.
If you say injection or the Mayano, I'm a edgy. We say, oh, one effective your pharmacy. If you say, I'm going to cancel a health panel, so we need a minimum to actually only to Nashida. And what one send back to me was one of them say, our way, you'll be minimum to actually make me into a perfect share in my house. And yet, it's useful. It is an issue. I want to tell them, you're a minimum, and I prepare for our way.
All right. Yeah, that's it. We get yourself way more.
You know what? So like I said, we yeah, we are first born. It's 35 years near that form. You shouldn't pride yourself in loose talk like this.
I mean, fine, Nana. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
And by the way, any brother on the edge come free. All right, I'm the corner I drop.
When you're back now, just someone is I won't call out for. Just someone is call for. If you're about the J. Diane, who be a man where Daniel Job and said, what bread? And Johnson go back to someone. You are an animal.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
And by the way, any brother on the edge come free. Okay, you too.
Because it's not the private church. And then the say, they coming up to the now you do one of the stuff over we the crop. Only of them are to check one is your down the it's in the say, all this exception. It's you. I'm not that you're not the you. No man always play attention with you and you check. But you watch it, get enough.
Yes, so yeah, that's it. Say, when you're home,
So the pain these women are going through, they are transferring it to their children.
I'm in for last one. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
I'm Bacho Woodin.
Bacho meeting the end of me for every Kaswa.
Bacho Mitchell.
Catch a cancel as I'm not coming feeling too much.
Or you feeling Brita?
Me feeling Kaswa too much. I'm not coming. If you catch the Kaswa boys in, I said, you're coming.
What feeling wrong?
Every year, why to my day.
And your orgasm conference in the Mount Caillou. Why? That's your voice don't work as well as the orgasm conference in a battle. Why?
Mate.
All right, I'm far of friendly you see. And the people are related
Because the pain is too much. I sit in my office, a woman comes, she's in makeup, smiling. The next minute, I press a button, then she's crying like a baby. And such men, look, Bible says, husbands, live with your wife with understanding, so that your prayers are not what? Hindered. If you're a good husband to a wife who depends on you, you can petition God for help, and God will give you for the sake of the husband. For the sake of your wife, sorry. When your wife is in need, and you are getting to a point of disgrace, the first thing God gave man, do you know what God gave man first? People say dominion. It's not true. The first thing God gave man was image. Let us make man in our own words. So God gave me image. He doesn't want the image with disgrace because I become a husband. That is why in the Garden of Eden, when the error came, he didn't want to disgrace the image. So he pronounced curse on the ground, pronounced curse on the woman, but left the image. Are you a husband who is really reflecting the image of God, the authority of God, the mind of God, the policy of God? Can your wife beat the hand on the chest and tell your son, I want you to grow like daddy? Can your wife tell your daughter, I want you to grow and meet a man like daddy? Can it happen? Are you the reason why your wife is denying your children from marrying from your hometown? Hey, vegetable men, rise up. Rise up. Vegetable men, go to Bonkus men. Akuvia bolo, ebe baye. Na muchu ke dani to people baye. Ani alloy. Living in a woman's house. Living in a woman's house. You think it's the best thing? Hey! And the women are part of the reason. Because Bema won't show you. Now we try to man walewa or he may tie me. Ube bread. Ube bread. Ube bread. And the year can say, see how happy you are as a single girl. Yes, you are sleeping with somebody's husband. Yes, you are sleeping with everything that is in trouble to make money. Yes, the life you are living is not present to you. I understand. And you go into marriage and you are still in that. Why no? Tell me. Musumi bia oman mami 500 a month. Me go. Say awalia eso tu man mami 1,000. Tie me. E fa wale. Na ketu ya ojin. Say no tu man mami say 500. E say otua water bill, otua light bill, otua transport. But see am wale no. MFA should be able to cost 1,000 for the mother without struggling. But after marrying MFA, the 500 is not going. Won't the mother curse me? The girl is innocent, already, or Janka. And the mother wire. It's the only rental problem, you. Only light problem, you. Only slow problem, you. I'm providing water. I'm providing shelter. I'm providing transportation. I'm providing money for the hair. I am taking care of who? A wife, and she's depending on me. So she gave me an anchor or a boy working for money, mommy. Or me bedding. My wife's mother will never become my burden because once I marry the daughter, this is what happens. Everything she was making or everything she has goes more, and it is the opposite. Right after marriage, then the daughters become a burden. I know a girl that must go to the father to go and collect money. Anytime school open, say September baby be a so train for penny, su, papa man is sick. Over go to collect fees. What is that? Where are the men? Where are the men that God created in his image? Any man that your wife cannot depend on you, you are disgracing the image of God, and you don't deserve to live. You don't deserve to live. I was working in the bank, and the bank has collapsed. Yes. So, are you the bank? It's the bank that is collapsed. Are you collapsed? I was working with a TV station, and the TV station has closed down. Are you the TV station? And everything was going on well until I got sick, and all of a sudden, and you can talk to me. There was a man who was working in the mines and got problem with the legs. He was put in a wheelchair. He wrote application back again to the mines. And they said, hey, why? He says, it is my legs that are gone, but the brains are working. You are the image of God. You are the positivity of God. Lazy men, rise up and stop sleeping. 0277. Send a video to your lazy husband. 609 644. And then maybe share what you are Uber. What's why you do us after many now? Come see, Jai complain. No, shut up and work. Who was going to make what you have and carry the blue red. Jack, men found him and make quite to phone TV for money. And yes, so better, I guess, near show. So better, I get back home, no show. What do you know, Nils? No money and not your Nils.
No man, one
Mama blow. Oh, me a fool. 0277. I have 609 644. Some people you don't get in a tea, but men 609 644 0277 609 644. And I'm a worried man. I'm in issue, and I should get them here.
All right, that was Ahana brother my kwana dey si obenyansa for ye bunu bet ye kana sam mutie de honhom no e ka kira safo se mu pena mutie nso a be di asase so ni e be ma resem e si e be shia asase
ye shia asase na ye ko ye na ye nchakra resem ye wo interview bi wa nti me bo from na so young man, what I want is that there's a small parcel that will come. So what your eyes not on it? It will come and increase it. Because the thing is a robot. I'm not a robot. So you see what I'm saying, Harrison? I meet too many women with pain. And all the women are they are chastising, they are disgracing men. So when they see you are working hard, look me. You know that time I got home yesterday? You will laugh for me. Yesterday in the morning, I left my house 5:43. I went to Kaswa. I left Kaswa around 10:30 back to the office. I worked throughout the office. I was on radio 2 times. When I left radio at midnight, from 12 midnight, I was supposed to be on red light throughout to 1:30 a.m.
and the section of the miracle also
Me too, me car, me ban, and me car, truck immobilized, bibi. I was watching them here. Immobilized, bibi. I can't call. As at 12 midnight, nowhere to find myself. So I immobilized me when I go there. All I needed to do was not just a man be a car here, and the car I hijacked me send me a call for. And I'm in 2 way, and I'm in 2 way because me won't share. And I'm forced to say, and they can't go see a full inch or Montreal. From I was okay to Montreal. I'm not to watch them meeting. My second car is on, I'm going for second car. And I'm the coach shows. I close at 1:45. Because you feel the same, Jim. Girl, my other, Rabadebe, Jabayaba, Sa, and pay a semi original meeting. Mudam. This got 7 years meeting. Mudam. In 2 years, I will do it. Me fear because it's here. Me fear is a movie. Me call radio. So me have fast radio. So me point 12. No home to me and Kawasam. 52. It was 3:30. Me point 3:30. And you know me need to go to your international conference center. Me chiamusa kosita wo or china anopa adichia. Me wo early morning glory sorry me. Me and papa me we are 12 o'clock. Me wo Peace FM me entertainment review. Me point Peace FM me call Power FM from 4 o'clock to 7:30. If you want one, me back event there. United Showbase 9 to 1. Now, Nasa rounds are making they are all producing the little drop that I'm choosing to take off my family. And you are sitting somewhere that a man needs 9 hours of sleep. On your sleep.
oh no
Bull. Obesi jam and active Ghana. Ball around no friend. Or him a ball around about. Say, I want to ball in another brother, ball up to 40 Ghana cities. Boy, no anything kasa. Now we give it a humachi so done. No, I do for only ball around kasa. Ball around was here saying, Musu ball and Ghana and ball boy this. You are a man living in a woman's house. Oh my God, what's nonsense? Your wife calls you say you do light NASA is the problem for you. Men, rise up. The first thing God gave man was nothing. It was not dominion. It was not power. It was what? Image. You know what image is? Image is imagination. I never want to lose my image on truth. And what makes a man to lose your image is marriage. Bemani Guasia and Yajumo, Ayawalia. Bema, so Bagu and Masisa, the center can never hold for you. Now, are you okay, Samiti? Me drink it, Yasu, between two drinker. Now, my swam, Yako, the Yoko, Bema, say, Uncle Jissy campaign for Janaka. You're a stupid man. You're a stupid man. That's what preventing the camp. I started my marriage on the floor. Today, see us. Onye. Onye. The nonsense is too much. Go and talk to the wife. She's got spondylosis for lying on the floor for 30 years. Talk to the wives. Don't talk to the husbands. Talk to the wives.
Emotionally, you're intelligent.
If you are intelligent, you don't say this in public. Got me. Even what I've gone through, my wife cannot share it as a testimony in church because it's degrading. Why are we losing the image of God? In the name of church, what are you going to do in heaven? Who got no heaven? Got to form them and say, who got no heaven? Who got no heaven?
That's what we say.
Who got no heaven?
It's not for.
Who got the
Way or how I've been there at it, or how heaven the gold and I ask
now, I'm not for people from where good and bad. Jimmy,
take it down, Roberts.
Now say, oh, there is no lazy husband that has a gate in heaven. Look, the way you live on earth is the same luxurious way you live in heaven. See that picture as they come.
Verify to continue.
Do it quickly, otherwise.
Check.
Move the puzzle to the box.
Okay.
Do refresh quickly.
Okay. Still unable to.
Just do the puzzle again. This young boys. Have you done it?
Yes.
Is it gone? Verified. Has it gone?
Olodi.
Echo. Are you shaking or what? Why?
Oh no, I'm not shaking. Still unable to verify.
Sorry, viewers.
My refresh.
I go. No, stop that. Look at it. Come on, watch. This is a puzzle. Move it inside this one like this because you're not a robot. Oh, shucks. Nonsense. There's a puzzle. You're not a puzzle. The system says you are a robot.
Okay.
Because TikTok, and your front and your back. And that's what I've been calling for. Who can pass it? No, I don't say shaky.
We all come, man.
Last week, now he's getting married. Now, the whole original TV, Jimmy, they married.
And the guys like, Odu,
and I am now. I'm moving to now. Boy, now I'm going to a shot no quickly. And I could get much you get. Quite a child, but the thing might be your head, very lost, a madness.
That's life.
Unkept life.
Oh, any flex, no.
Flex. You can't even move a puzzle. Ooh, you're too rich fresh. Now we here cancel. When we now our future husbands. Now, what you are now, what bad idea we have a few. Oh, Obi Walo Bama Washem, Asa Shaw Nana. And she doesn't say, oh, Shaw Nana, then you say, Ubaku. That if you don't help me, it's going to be bad for us. So, Daddy, help me. Oh, forget about the one I'm married to and look at me as your daughter. Hey, some grandchildren, Baba Wale here, or so, man, 2 guys out to me yourself. Yeah, Bida. Oh, Baba Wale, I am what you get here.
You aware of money.
Because every time the man is at the altar and they bring somebody's daughter to you, not as a father, but be responsible. What I say? Why should my wife be stranded in town? My wife should open her mouth and bless me and tell my daughter, I pray that in future you marry a man like your father. But ever since I married your father, I don't know what poverty is. My wife should choose to sit in church by choice. not by default. All husbands watching me, if you are not qualified, you know. Then I disqualify you right now from the camp of a Siama, Agrada's husband, to the rest of you. Beggars who call themselves husbands. Akubiabolu. Today, every wife must depend on a husband. No woman was created to depend on a man. So if you see a woman depending on a man, it's an error. If you are a side chick, don't announce it. Only vacuum mentality girls announce who they are going out with. If you are practicing a shower to feed yourself, go ahead, don't stop. When you are tired, retire. But if you believe you can do a shower for the rest of your life till you go to heaven, continue. Because in heaven, there are shower women there. Yes, a shower is a profession. I shall be now, 2 shillings. 2 shillings. Use what you have to get what you want. But don't forget, every woman was created for marriage. I heard my brother yesterday saying that she believed that as a young girl, you are not ready to marry, at least have one child for the meantime. It's a conversation for another thought. She did Chiaboa, Misunku, a Jan Swa, and your foot running and a foot, a be a foot row. Makpa ginger honey chips, over the whoop ash bag on. Makpa ginger honey chips. And then you bring Chiamupa was the National Conference Center. Dan Bakuya Gua program, Makpa ginger honey chips, yes, and to make you one of this yours. But one thing, now, foul brat about papa. Only bear to know about before the way prayer, and tell you about it, where you must say, on Jawalena now. Only bear Martina, you must say, 72 hours while they are in the Chinaya as a commission one young wolf. Mango paid you on my bema. Then you must say, no, dear, a human uncle here, or better 0277 MSP 30 and bedroom to become a girl, a yes and blue, a yes and check. TMP MSP 30, or maybe I'll put Zabia Numbi. Refresh. TMA. Maybe I would catch again and then said, yeah, we understand. I asked him, you don't smell good. If you finish your menses, never allow a man to have sex with you in the first 72 hours. Manage your private part with water for 72 hours before you allow a man to have sex with you. Otherwise, you will stink and you smell. And these are for men. They are multi-way. We are here. We are waiting. What we are doing here? Tonga Tali capsules. Tonga Tali capsules. A teacher for everyone of the John Quay, Bayeko, John Quay, Bayeko. Tama, Tonga Tali capsules. Now you're reading Weduma, and you're Kuma Weduma. But dear, a yakasia pan, a makpe ginger honey chips. Makpe ginger honey chips. And you repeat, a branch here you be last year. Your can, your no one will leave. And one day, any part the same. But makpe ginger honey chips, makpe ginger powder, fagu cocoa, rice soda, oatmeal, fagu blodomu. Never wake a crown, you can cry so. Can you say ground, ga 0277 609 644. Now America, dear, what do you need to obey? We say your friend pouches and you need 862 friend is here 862 215 2007 862 215 2007. Now who tell me? Now our dear me so before you seek for divorce, seek for counseling. Before, during, and after. When you go through divorce, marry again. Be appealing, tasteful in marriage. Men, remember, you are in the image of God. Don't disgrace God. 0277 609 604. As I leave, I don't leave you alone, but I leave you with all that is there. I'll see you this evening at Accra International Conference Center. Accra International Conference Center. Accra International Conference Center. With a match today, and then what I will do? Come and laugh, listen to music, and enjoy yourself. If you don't have your ticket yet, I don't know if you are still ticket available, but you can call me and see if I can get one for you on a higher price. Say why you later? It's an incredible what I'm on. It will be a man. Well, let it be there. God bless all of you. Take care of yourself. Remember that you are important to yourself before others. I plead for all men who have disappointed wives. Please forgive them. Stop cursing them. Help them become better by you discovering yourself. And I was 7 bread. I'm going to 0277 again. 609 644. 0277 609 644. Bema Pegasi. Then I host you when you and you could have watched him. One prepare. When you're friend of them, one you see and why.
Biker, what's supporting the immune system? Yeah, man, Biker.
But you are Tony near.
Let's not go be able to go in the
Me kwa support my business for your immune system. Hey, I say she Viking t-shirt. Mato t-shirt. Me kwa ba be fan kan no. Ni t-shirt go mama.
Boss, champion, boss. Mr. Willie one.
Okay.
Viking is supporting your immune system.
And your well-being.
Pt2 is not suitable for children under 12 years of age, pregnant women, and lactating mothers. A quality product from Joy Herbal Center. This advertisement has been vetted and approved.
Biker, what's supporting the immune system? Yeah, man, Biker.
But you are Tony near.
Let's not go be able to go in the
Me kwa support my business for your immune system. Hey, I say she Viking t-shirt. Mato t-shirt. Me kwa ba be fan kan no. Ni t-shirt go mama.
Boss, champion, Mr. Willie one.
Okay.
Viking is supporting your immune system.
And your well-being.
Pt2 is not suitable for children under 12 years of age, pregnant women, and lactating mothers. A quality product from Joy Herbal Center. This advertisement has been vetted and approved.
Biker, what's supporting the immune system? Yeah, man, Biker.
But you are Tony near.
Let's not go be able to go in the
Me kwa support my business for your immune system. Hey, I say she Viking t-shirt. Mato t-shirt. Me kwa ba be fan kan no. Ni t-shirt go mama.
Boss, champion, Mr. Willie one.
Okay.
Viking is supporting your immune system.
And your well-being.
Pt2 is not suitable for children under 12 years of age, pregnant women, and lactating mothers. A quality product from Joy Herbal Center. This advertisement has been vetted and approved.
Biker, what's supporting the immune system? Yeah, man, Biker.
But you are Tony near.
Let's not go be able to go in the
Me kwa support my business for your immune system. Hey, I say she Viking t-shirt. Mato t-shirt. Me kwa ba be fan kan no. Ni t-shirt go mama.
Boss, champion, Mr. Willie one.
Okay.
Viking is supporting your immune system.
And your well-being.
Is bad breath distancing you from your friends? Worry no more, because NBF Gingival Gel will put a smile on your face again. It is good for bad breath, tooth decay, and gum issues. NBF Gingival Gel has antioxidant properties of vitamin C and E and soothing properties of propolis. It can also be used as a toothpaste. You can also mix it with water and gargle with it. Always remember that anytime we talk about bad breath, NBF Gingival Gel will be there to do the magic. For bulk purchase, contact Light Pharma and leading pharmaceuticals or call us on 0200-799-325 or 0267-569-764. NBF Gingival Gel, your new best friend for your mouth.
What do you watch? Papa. Now, what you was say, Compaibo. And then the NSA. Where are we? Yes, Senay. It has so pass off for Jawo. Please let me share a drove family legs. No, may check when they make a war, may compaibo. Missing me, I'm a man, sister. My answer to me, I'm meeting me, woman, stand on coming, sister. Ning in edge, you. See my word, ramage. Hey, loving, yes, in ye. My woman. Me, also between my bones are any family bless shit. Family bless. I feel it's not can I'm more home como.
Family bless or Babia downfall. Family bless number 1. You watch it.
What do you watch?
You watch it, Papa.
Now, what say good way? Compaibo. And then the NSA. Where are we? Yes, Senay. It has so pass off for Jawo. Please let me share a drove family legs. No, may check when they make a war, may compaibo. Missing me, I'm a man, sister. My answer to me, I'm meeting me, woman, stand on coming, sister. Ning in edge, you. See my word, ramage. Hey, loving, yes, in ye. My woman. Me, also between my bones are any family bless shit. Family bless. I feel it's not can I'm more home como.
Family bless or Babia downfall. Family bless number 1. You watch it.
What do you watch?
You watch it, Papa.
Now, what say good way? Compaibo. And then the NSA. Where are we? Yes, Senay. It has so pass off for Jawo. Please let me share a drove family legs. No, may check when they make a war, may compaibo. Missing me, I'm a man, sister. My answer to me, I'm meeting me, woman, stand on coming, sister. Ning in edge, you. See my word, ramage. Hey, loving, yes, in ye. My woman. Me, also between my bones are any family bless shit. Family bless. I feel it's not can I'm more home como.
Family bless or Babia downfall. Family bless number 1. You watch it.
What do you watch?
You watch it, Papa.
Now, what say good way? Compaibo. And then the NSA. Where are we? Yes, Senay. It has so pass off for Jawo. Please let me share a drove family legs. No, may check when they make a war, may compaibo. Missing me, I'm a man, sister. My answer to me, I'm meeting me, woman, stand on coming, sister. Ning in edge, you. See my word, ramage. Hey, loving, yes, in ye. My woman.
Is bad breath distancing you from your friends? Worry no more, because NBF Gingival Gel will put a smile on your face again. It is good for bad breath, tooth decay, and gum issues. NBF Gingival Gel has antioxidant properties of vitamin C and E and soothing properties of propolis. It can also be used as a toothpaste. You can
I hope you can hear the sound of what I'm chewing. It's nothing but it's ginger honey chips. Ginger honey chips. Now in the United States of America, everywhere you want, 862-215-2007. You can chew it like this, or better still, put it on your cocoa, rice water, oatmeal. You can put it in your akpatashi, your whiskey, your brandy, anything you want to put it on it. It's so nice. So nice, nice, nice. Oh my God. Ginger honey chips, 862-215-2007. 862-215-2007 is your ginger honey chips. Get one for yourself. $10, free to go. Enjoy yourself. Thank you. I hope you can hear the sound of what I'm chewing. It's nothing but it's ginger honey chips. Ginger honey chips. Now in the United States of America. Everywhere you want. 862-215-2007. You can chew it like this. Or better still, put it on your cocoa, rice water, oatmeal. You can put it in your akpatashi, your whiskey, your brandy. Anything you want to put it on it. It's so nice. So nice, nice, nice. Oh my God. Ginger honey chips. 862-215-2007. 862-215-2007. It's your ginger honey chips. Get one for yourself. $10, free to go. Enjoy yourself. Thank you. I hope you can hear the sound of what I'm chewing. It's nothing but it's ginger honey chips. Ginger honey chips. Now in the United States of America. Everywhere you want. 862-215-2007. You can chew it like this. Or better still, put it on your cocoa, rice water, oatmeal. You can put it in your akpatashi, your whiskey, your brandy. Anything you want to put it on it. It's so nice. So nice, nice, nice. Oh my God. Ginger honey chips. 862-215-2007. 862-215-2007. It's your ginger honey chips. Get one for yourself. $10, free to go. Enjoy yourself. Thank you. I hope you can hear the sound of what I'm chewing. It's nothing but it's ginger honey chips. Ginger honey chips. Now in the United States of America. Everywhere you want. 862-215-2007. You can chew it like this. Or better still, put it on your cocoa, rice water,